Welcome to the Third Faction Podcast. We are gamers.
We are hard chargers.
And casuals.
We are serious.
And ridiculous. We are RP Coven.
Kermit.
Fu Manchu.
And Miss Listra. We are the Good People in Gaming Podcast.
We are the Third Faction. Craig, what a dick.
Ooh. Craig is a good one now.
Right?
I analyze that someday.
I'll tell you what. You go do some mythic or go do some follower dungeons and WoW, and you realize how dependable Craig is.
Oh,
is that right?
no.
I got you.
Yeah.
I heard there was a mess there involved.
You know, I've ranted at it at the end of 2 episodes ago and the beginning of last episode. So that's all I'm going to say.
And it's still not fixed?
I don't know. I fucking won't use it anymore.
Oh, well, you know, they're just a small indie company.
Right.
Yeah,
But I'm not. Yeah. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice.
Shame on me. Yeah.
Well, you're not going to fool us again.
Yeah, no, thank you. That's a hard pass.
That was a George Bush quote.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know the idiom.
Mm-hmm.
He fucked it up. So.
Yeah, but the boy could dodge a shoe.
Right. Yeah, hey, look. Yeah.
Miss me, bitch.
Take your bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. Yeah. Welcome to the Third Faction Podcast. Founded by World of Warcraft players, we've expanded our humanity. What the fuck is going on? Expanded our community. There we go. Words in the right order with all the syllables. To Final Fantasy XIV and whatever the hell Listra and Kermit are playing to become the Good People in Gaming Podcast. I am one of 3 hosts, RP Coven. Today, joined with, as always, by the lovely Miss Listra.
Hey, everybody.
And Kermit's here too.
Hey, what's happening? So enthusiastic.
What? No Kermit the Toad today? What? Are you okay?
No,
do we need to call somebody because I'm kind of concerned.
Yeah, you should be. Because
you have to play WoW.
I find it more fun if it's more fun for me if I'm just dismissive of Kermit, because then it's like creating this feud that doesn't exist, but it's more fun.
Right.
Oh, I fucking hate him.
That guy, right?
That one guy with the warts and shit.
Because everybody knows I can't stand you. I mean, if anybody's heard me, I say I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It drives me nuts.
Yeah,
this guy.
You're welcome.
This guy. After all these years,
this freaking guy.
Look, it's not my fault that my jokes just like push you into realms you didn't know existed.
Well, there is that.
There's that. There's that.
So, what game are we talking about tonight? Afternoon.
Ooh.
Well.
Yeah, look, you guys made it clear in the last PC that you guys were going to hold off, so Monsieur Bricot could talk about what he wanted to talk about.
Yes.
I feel like we got something very special to talk about today. It's a very entertaining game, to be honest.
I mean, I know I'm cute, but you don't have to call me special.
Oh, you're just adorable.
No. He's definitely special.
Yes, he's very special.
He's a different kind of special.
And we know special.
We know special.
Wait. Did you just call all the kids you work with special?
They are.
No, we just called you special.
Every single one of the kids I work with are very special to me. So there, boom.
I say they're unique.
They're not eunuchs. Stop it.
No, they're unique. Damn it. Stop it. Man, we're going to piss off somebody yet. I haven't gotten that email yet, but it's going to happen. I know it.
You know, we need to piss somebody off, though. It's like...
Probably the only way we'll get listeners.
Are you even listening?
Do you hear what I hear?
Squirrels? Yes, I hear squirrels. A lot of squirrels.
Sometimes I like to pee my pants.
What? Oh,
What?
God. We need to start talking about the game because this is going sideways.
This guy.
Here,
Okay,
let me open
no.
Steam for the first time in weeks. What's the name of this game?
Go ahead,
Medieval
Liz.
Dynasty.
Medieval
Dynasty. You having an okay time? I know. I'm sorry, bud.
Not density, dynasty.
Dynasty. You're building your own dynasty, you know.
Medieval
Exactly.
Dynasty.
I mean,
Well, it's
1749 right now on Steam. Looks like some chick has well, looks like she's breastfeeding. Just, she doesn't have her thing flopped out for you to see and enjoy.
I'm confused.
That's like the first image I ran into. Okay, it's not my fault.
oh, he's talking about the lady holding the baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
In the swaddling clothes.
Oh,
Which
I
is-
got you.
Which is a unique mechanic in this game. It's really kind of cool.
Wait, you can swaddle babies?
Yes.
You're the one who
Wait a
said it,
minute.
not me. All right. So the developer is Render Cube. The publisher is Top Litz Production with an S. Top Litz Productions with an S. So, PC requirements, yes. I don't know if it's on anything else. We'll just go with the minimums. If you have a better system, you can play it better. We'll just go with that. So minimum requires a 64-bit processor and operating system. Windows 10 minimum. I don't know why it says 1011 when 10 is a minimum. Anyways, processor, Intel Core i5 or AMD at 3.5 gigahertz. Memory, 8 gigabytes of RAM. Or is it gigabits? Graphics, DirectX 11 compatible GPU, 6 gigabytes. That's a big B. Dedicated VRAM, Intel Arc A580, or the GeForce GTX 1060, or the Radeon RX 580. DirectX version 11, obviously. Network is broadband internet connection, so it is online play. Storage, 20 gigabytes available space. Additional notes, though not required, a super secret douche for storage and 16 gigabytes of memory is recommended. Oh, I'm sorry, SSD, not secret, super secret douche. My bad.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. And just for the record, Toplets also has a bunch of other things, and it's on sale right now at the spring sale. So
Ooh.
yeah, they've got some other stuff. Some
pretty
sort
good
of a
games.
vampire bit, Vampire's Bloodlord Rising, Aztec's The Last Sun.
Permafrost.
They've got a they got a Wild West one.
Vikings Dynasty.
Survive the Fall. I mean, they've got a whole bunch of, kind of cool stuff. So
Disaster
anyway.
Band.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've got some bundles too. So if you've got one, hey, maybe you want the other one. I don't know, man. There's some other good stuff out there, but today we're just going to talk about Medieval Dynasty.
All right, so character creation.
Yeah, there's a lot of different little tweaks you can make to your character. Hair, eyes, body size. I mean, you've got some different choices here. So, boy, girl, make yourself attractive because guess what? You're going hunting for a mate.
That is true.
So the whole point of the game is getting laid?
No.
You just said I'm hunting for a mate.
Well, yeah, but that's not the entire point. I mean, okay, so you're
if
hunting
you're a
for
guy,
a mate, but you do have to make your own dynasty. That's the thing.
Right.
But you're going to have to fight off.
Kirby,
go ahead.
Could you imagine?
No, you build your own legacy, really, and once you have a family, if the general basis of the game is you're building an entire infrastructure, farming, some type of sales that you can keep your industry running, you keep your city running. You want to find a mate, you'll have kids, And the basis of it is, if you're running it right, is when you die, your character dies, you come back as your kid that's already there. That'll be your next tune. So that's why you want to try to learn what you learn, because that type of learning gets passed on to the child.
So
So
it's genetic memory.
yeah,
And you're bringing in, like, other people to the community that you're building. It's like, okay, you're building the huntsman's, so you want somebody that hunts, you want a farmer, you want somebody that's a weaver, and there's all kinds of people that are wandering, and you wanna be, uh, successful enough where they go, "Hey, yeah, we'll stay with your group." You have to there's, like, levels and
yeah,
scores that you have to have in order to get these people to come with you, because
So
they
are
you
look
you
gotta,
at your scores and they're
ghouls?
like, "Nope,
yeah,
we're not coming."
yeah, you gotta feed them. You gotta, they, they have to learn a craft, like a skill, like blacksmithing. They'll fix your items. Farming, so they'll do the farming for you, so you don't have to pay like extra attention to it. You basically get them set up, and then they go and do those things for you while you go out and adventure and build your reputation up with the other villages, so that they will deal with you, and give, you can sell and trade and keep your industry running. Also, there are combat. So if you're aligned with a certain town and somebody else is aligned with another town, and they decide they want to go over here and take over this town, you're bearing the burden of being aligned with that town that they're attacking. You're going to get attacked. So you have to have some people in your village that, of course, can do combat, so they can protect your village as well. So there's a whole lot to it. It's kind of complex, but at the same time, it's kind of fun, because you're building the reality. The reality of what it was like to live back then. They got different seasons. They got
Oh my god, the
the,
seasons. Oh.
the whole
So
kit and caboodle.
so we're getting a little too far ahead here. So we got to come back because I have some questions. If
Okay.
you boink an ugly person, does your kid come out ugly, or do you get to choose what the baby looks like?
No, yeah, probably. I haven't really.
We haven't done that yet,
We
Because you
haven't
said
really
when you
got
die, you become your kid. Do you get
right.
to
but we just
re-select what
know
your kid
that
looks like?
from yeah,
I
we
don't
just
think you do get to do that. You get to make your main character, and then from what I've seen, you basically have to try to stay alive would be your main thing. But if you there is a setting where you can, if you die, you can respawn. But if you decide to put it on the setting that you can choose your offspring, then that offspring actually, I think, starts out young, like as a child, because like we started out young, 18.
yeah, we
Like
were
your character
18.
starts out at 18 years old, and he ages every year. So every season that goes by, like to spring, I think it's spring to spring, which is like tax season too. It it ages you another year. So you can grow old, and then you can't get your character back. Like if you're dead at a certain age, you can't get your character back. So you have to go with however old they are. So like, say you had a kid and you didn't die until you died of old age, that kid would be 19, 20, 21, whatever age he was. And he would have to go out and find a family.
You say young, but in medieval times, an 18-year-old would not necessarily be considered young,
Well, there's still
right?
vitality. Still, their vitality is young, younger than a 50-year-old, which, I mean, the 30s was pretty common for death back then.
Yeah.
But
See, at 18, you've already had your midlife crisis. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, yeah.
You started off at 18, died 12 years later. What the fuck?
Most of that was because of the famine and disease and things of that nature. So it wasn't like it was common to just. I mean, a lot of wars killed a lot of younger kids off. I mean, like the younger generation, because those were the ones that were sent out to fight.
Yeah.
So
I'm just being obstinate. That's my superpower.
Yeah, we know.
yeah, sure.
That's why you guys invite me along.
Well,
Keep
yeah.
it
Hello.
obstinately. Okay, so we've kind of did character development. Kind of. So you said you can make your character smarter and stuff and bring it along to where, like, so when you die and move on to the next, you're better off?
Yeah, they'll absorb some of your knowledge, like knowledge that you've learned in the past in this game as you so-called level up, I guess you could say. You learn
You're
different
up.
skills. Yeah, you learn different skills. You learn how to like basically build your village in the process of learning how to build your village, right? So you learn different buildings that you need. You don't just know how to do them. You have to build a couple of buildings before, like you'll build your house, and then your house, after you build your house, it'll give you the arrangement to build. You can learn how to build like the hunter's cabin, and then from there you'll learn how to build a blacksmith's cabin, and then from there you'll learn how to build, you learn how to build all these things as you go, and they get more complex as you go. Like at first you're using sticks, of course, and stones. They break your bones, and then
Oh, whips and chains exciting. Wait.
right, I knew that was coming.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to stone, and then you get into like more complex stone and wood combinations, and the thatch roofs become planked roofs. As you leveling up. Now, if you know that when you die and you already had a kid and he is of age to learn, which of course you got to go kind of through the cycle for him, year by year. And you can set the time of the cycle. Like you can set 30-day cycles where you sleep 30 days. You can set it to 5 days. You can set it to 2 days. You can set it to whatever you want as far as the cycling through. But mostly you want to have it on I think it's set on like eight
It
days.
starts out in the normal version because there's two
Yeah.
different versions. You
Yeah.
can do a story mode on this, and you can do your own server type version
Right.
on this. So I'm also playing the other version right now. I'm just the story version, and they start you. I think it's like 7 or 8 days per season.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell at some point, but yeah, and it's better than 4, I think. But I don't think you would ever want to set it for 30. I think that would be a bit much.
I did. I set it for 30 just to check it out.
Can you
And
change it in the middle of the game?
yeah, you can. I set it for 30 just because I wanted to see what every season they give you a list of quests in order to build reputation. So in the middle of this, I think if you had a good group of people like that, you had 4 other friends that were playing with you on this game multiplayer, you want the seasons to be longer because that'll give you more time to build and you finish the quests. Because I think the 8 days was difficult to finish all the quests that they give you on the quest board to build reputation. Now, my reasoning behind that, I'm not saying 30 days, but I would recommend 10 to 15 so that you have enough time to finish all the quests and everybody works together. Once it's done, they build on to the next thing, and then the season comes. Winter is a struggle. Winter is a struggle. If you don't
You're
have
being
warm
kind.
clothes,
Winter's a bitch.
if you don't have the clothes for the entire, basically everybody, they'll stay in their cabins. They won't work. If they don't have food, they won't eat. They'll start to want to leave. They'll if they're not happy with what job you give them, which you can have discussions with them to say, hey, what would you like to do, or what's your background? And some of them will tell you, I'm a farmer, I'm a blacksmith, I like working with my hands. Others will tell you I'm a diplomat. I don't like to work. I don't like to work with my hands at all. I like to talk to people. And if you don't have things set up for them to talk to people,
To be
they
gone.
leave.
Yeah.
They'll leave. Like if you don't have that diplomacy route, like, hey, just stand out here and gather other
You say that like
players,
it's
or
a bad thing.
yeah. Well, it's not, because I just let him go. That guy.
Well, that's my point. Like one less mouth. Oh, you just want to stand around and talk? Well, go do that down by the beggars area.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with that guy leaving at all. It's like whatever.
Be like,
He was
fuck
a little
off.
whiny, a little whiny and a little naggy. So it's like, all right, no, look, dude, bye.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's really challenging. Let's put it that way. I find it incredibly challenging. I mean, I've started my solo game, plus I'm playing with Kermit's. We've got our server too, and I just wanted to play it solo just to get a feel for how involved it was really going to be and what the storyline was. Because they're like, oh, you start in a totally different area for one thing, compared to
yeah,
where if you make your own server. And you're given this character who's going to look for his father and finds out he gets there and hey, guess what? Dad's not here anymore. Okay, he kicked it a while ago. So yeah, now you're gonna. It's like okay, this is my uncle, I guess, and I'm gonna make my own space here. And where am I gonna put it? And it's it's involved. It's yeah. I have some regrets already. I have some regrets. Let me tell you.
Can other people ruin your game, or is it solo? Like, do you not run into people you don't want to run into?
no, there's two different versions. Like I can build a game and only 4 people can get in. So the solo game I have not played, so that's going to be totally on this.
Yeah, I don't know yet the whole story. I do know that there's bandits that will come up and kick your ass, which is, super, love that. Um, but they do have goods, man. And every time you kill them, they drop something really good. And money is a great equalizer, just like in anything in life here. If you've got money, you're gonna survive with just a little bit better. So, get the bandits, get the
Now,
money.
is this the game you guys were playing that had the really ridiculous, stupid prices on it? Like
It's-
selling a chunk of leather was $60 and
yeah,
$200.
Yeah, yeah,
It's-
the economy's a little bit whack, I think, but
Yeah.
I mean, that and you had to buy these schemes in order to level up your technology, which moves you. Yeah,
that's
it's
the
a
real
lot.
thing. The reason I think that that balance is there in that case because it costs you like sometimes 600 gold to level up or 700 gold to level up a skill, like learn how to make something. And I don't think that it's. I mean, yeah, is it a little ridiculous as far as gold wise? Because I mean, of course, back then, but at the same time, if you had a bunch of pelts and you were a trapper, you made decent money, right? Because
Right.
that's what they use to make the leathers, and that's what they use to make, clothes and gloves and all that kind of stuff that they didn't normally have just sitting around. So, I mean, like basically my guy became a hunter and a trapper, and I was go out killing everything and selling meat. I'd go and cook the meat and I would sell it so that I could feed my village, leave some meat for them, but also they needed clothes. They needed warm clothes for the winter time. They needed, they need all those things too. And when you have a large village, you got to have houses for each family. You can't just build a house and throw everybody in it.
Nope, they don't
Yeah.
like that.
They don't like that. They want to go somewhere else, They want the chance to build their families too, and it's it's kind of it's a strange, fun way to do things. I mean, the attention to detail, beautiful game too. I mean, it's the forest
Oh my
areas,
god.
the weather, the winter time, the change, like the change in the seasons. Oh man,
Yeah, there are places in this game where you can go, like, when we're out hunting, we'll just, randomly run willy-nilly, but you'll come over a rise and you'll see the valley down below, and it is literally stunning. It is breathtaking. I cannot believe the detail that's in here. It's crazy. So,
Hmm.
yeah, it's that and boars will kick your ass too. That's another thing that will definitely kick your ass.
all the animals basically want a piece of
Jesus.
you, except for the ones that run, like the small ones, like wolves. They grab a hold of you. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
hard to get them off you. Um,
No,
the
the Weason.
buffalo, the weasel, forget about it. They just hit you one time and you're dead.
Yeah, you're
They
dead.
trample you.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention, and if you don't know they're there, yeah, you're done.
The bears, oh my goodness.
The
We
bears.
we had a little tactical plan with the bears that worked pretty good, but it involved one person dying.
Yeah. One person's gotta
But
die.
But
Now-
they give you so much meat, it wasn't even funny, so it was worth it, right? It's like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna die. You go ahead.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
So maybe you guys should give a little bit more of detail on these people that you find, because if I remember correctly, I heard you guys complaining about, having a blacksmith or having a lumberjack wasn't good enough. You had to set everything up more than just having them, right?
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to basically, you can have them, give them a home, and then you have to assign them a job for the village. Once you assign them a job, you have to assign them a specific job. Like, you're a blacksmith, but during the time that you're standing around here, you need to make knives, you need to make pottery. What you need to make, whatever it is, you have to click on things to give them a percentage time to work. If you give them over percentage time to work, they get mad at you. So it's got to be kind of like in the medium of how they like to work. And they'll discuss that with you when you talk to them in detail. They'll say, oh, I'm a hard worker. I like to work from dusk to dawn, blah, blah, blah. That's the guy you want to have 80% of his work time taken up, right? But if he's a guy that says, no, I don't like to get my hands dirty, you put him in the alchemist shop and you give him 30% time to work and he keeps him happy, right? You got to try to keep all your villagers happy. And they could be wiped out in an instant. Like if there's bandits or somebody comes to take out the village, they could die and then they're just gone. So
Yeah, they ain't coming back.
I don't know how the single version is when it comes to grabbing people to work with you. Liz, how's that?
I haven't gotten anybody to come and join my merry little band of people yet. I am still in the very, very infantile stages of what I'm doing. So, I've got a hunter's shack. Let me see, I've got the hunter's shack, I've got a storage unit, I put up a field, and I've got my house and my well. So I'm very, very small yet. So it's part of it is too is deciding what do you need first. What's gonna, bring them in? It's like, yeah, you can make that, but should you make that? Is that what's the best for the community? It's really, dude, it's so freaking involved.
Right. I was talking to our buddy Brooke, which he comes in on sometimes. He had said that the main thing for what they kind of want was for you to be farming first in order to build your food sources up to make it a lot easier on the passage of time. So we didn't do that. We're basically a warrior type community with blacksmiths and cooks. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
We're basically an army at hand right now. So I haven't got anything done in farming. I haven't built any farm plots really. I think we did build a farm plot, but nobody's farmed it. Nobody's done anything with it. Other than that, I have no idea. I mean, I think starting with the essentials would be smarter. Now in the solo game, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you
It's,
got to buy all these things. You got to buy
yeah, you gotta
everything.
buy your seeds.
So
Yeah, there's so much involved here, and it shouldn't be intimidating if you've got that kind of a mind where you're building your own community from the ground up. It's kind of like you're figuring out your own government, your own freaking way of life, and it is freaking cool. So, yeah, and the way you can design your houses and everything too. I mean,
yeah,
like
the
anything.
different styles. It's not a true build of that. It's a designed build. Like you can't just build what you want. You have to
No.
build what they give you. But the houses are adequate, and I mean, that's one of my little rants, I guess you could say, about the game. One of the things. So, you guys know me though. I like to build. I like to build elaborate, crazy castles and houses, and
And he can't do that here.
No, I can't. But I am enjoying the game.
Yes. That and you can, build elaborate communities.
So is it more like like a Fable where you can just buy certain houses and they're just pre-made and whatever?
Yeah, pretty much. You basically fabricate them, but they're out of a blueprint.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
you're buying the blueprints. So
Do you
yeah,
decorate them or is it pre-decorated?
you can decorate them. Yeah, you learn how to build the different furnitures and things like that. So you can add those furnitures to the house. Chairs, tables,
and there's even
benches.
housing decorations, like you could paint the side of your house with pretty
Yeah,
little yeah, it's cool.
yeah,
So
you
it's
can.
more decorating, not house building,
Yeah, pretty
which is
much.
fine.
But like beside the houses, like there are things you can build, and I'm not sure what they give you, if there is a buff it gives you or what, but like next to the tanning your hunting cabin, you can build tanneries, like where you can tan goat hide and deer hide and wolf hide, and they're each individual setups. You can learn how to build those, and I think once you use your workbench will separate those for doing different things. Like that leather that you made from a wolf opposed to the leather you made from a deer will keep you warmer or cooler in the summer, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure exactly how that works, but they do give you the option to have all of those different tanneries and things like that. And they also, like the blacksmith, he has three different sections. He has your smelter, he's got your your anvil, and then he has a work table. And at each one of those different things, you can build different items. Like you can build weapons and tools on the anvil. You can smelt your ore, of course, and then you can build your on the workbench. You can build like your everyday stuff, everyday stuff that you would want to use, like a lantern, or if it takes, 5 steel to build a lantern, you can mold your lanterns, or
No, and some of the foods you make, you have to have a bowl for. You
yeah, you
have
have
to
to
be
have a
able to make
bowl,
a wooden bowl.
right? Or metal bowls. I don't know if the recipes have like metal bowls or not, but I think they will, or a pot to cook certain things, different kinds of recipes, metal pots,
Pot and bowls.
right? Yeah, just little pocket
Yeah.
bowls.
You packing them too? Whatever.
So
Pack 'em
how's
too tight.
combat in this game?
Combat's tough. It's very swing to the left, swing to the right, dodge, block. You can block. Uh, it's. I'm not gonna say it's realistic by any means, but it's. They hit you if they hit you with a hammer, you go down. It's not like you get 5 or 6 or 7 hits. If you're not blocking or they graze you as you're dodging, it still takes off your life. And then if you're trying to hit them, you could hit them in the head. You got a crossbow bolt to somebody's head, they go down a lot quicker. Like they're gonna go down right now.
Nice.
So it's kind of sub-realistic in that sense, because the combat doesn't last long. If you're going axe to axe with somebody, either he's going down in the first couple swings or you're going down, depending on your combat skills. How good you
Yeah.
are at it. But there isn't no 30-minute fight where you're rolling around. It's whack whack whack. Okay, who won? They won
No,
or you
so
won?
it's just uh melee weapons and bows and arrows. No,
Yeah.
no. Oh, somehow you managed to figure out how to make guns and shit like that.
No,
Right.
no guns. But
Mm-mm.
they do have different things that you can do on your weapons. Like you can make poison. So if you hit him, it make him sick, weaken him, those kind of things. And then you can kind of really back off and not fight with that person. And over time, he will lose strength and die. And like you can run back, or they do have heals, like heal type potions that you can take. You can't really take them during combat because the combat is always right face to face, right up on you. But
Yeah.
after combat, if you survived, you can take heal potions and antidotes because they have poison arrows too. They have everything you have. They're every person I've seen or had combat with has had exactly the same things we got with poison arrows. Probably better weapons because I've killed a couple guys that had way better weapons than I had.
Did you get to
Yeah.
loot them?
Yeah, you can loot them and then you get, then you get the better weapons for sure.
Now, is there durability to the weapons and stuff? in the
Yeah.
game?
Yep. Some of them, even when you find them, like if you're in combat and you kill that guy, he was using his weapon to try to attack you. So it's not 100%. Sometimes they're
Yeah.
at 30%. Sometimes they're at 10%. So yeah, there's
Yeah.
So, on that matter, so like in once human, if you find a piece, you can't repair it. Are you allowed to repair gear? And is it all gear, even found gear, or is it just gear that you make?
okay, so for the multiplayer, we haven't had a blacksmith that is capable of repairing any of my stuff yet. I don't know about the single player and if there's a storyline for you to get people to do that or not.
So far, I have not found anybody that is actually repairing anything yet. But I'm not that far. It's gonna take a bit, maybe hopefully by next week, we can give you a little more insight on that, but I haven't found anybody that repairs. I am completely recreating all of the stuff every time. So, which is not the best. I mean, I wish they were repairable. Some of it, you can make some of the early stuff on the run. It's just sticks and frickin' rocks, basically, which you're working with. So that's not hard. You got sticks and rocks and trees everywhere. So that's not a big deal. But I think as we move up the chain for like metal, there's bronze axes, there's steel axes, there's all of this. Or iron axe. Is it iron or steel? Anyway,
Iron.
yeah, so it's gonna be a little more involved. I'm hoping that they'll come up and you'll actually be able to repair it. But I'm not.
There is a repair system, but you have to have a blacksmith that has the knowledge to do it. So like I seen a thread on it that you can you can do that. It just you have to have the right blacksmith, I think there is a guy one of the villages where you find the mining stuff, like the mine. I don't know if you remember where the mine's at.
Of
I
Moria?
don't.
No, there is a mine in this game where you can go and mine different ores, coppers and tin and iron. Now, in that village, there is a quest that you can do that you take a knife from one village to that village, have that guy fix it. So that guy has the knowledge to do those things, but I don't know if there's a cost. I haven't really tried it yet, but I know that in one of the quests, and I'm thinking maybe that was kind of a way to say, hey, this guy can do stuff for you. That's a possibility for them to fix your items, but you got to get the right blacksmith to be able to do that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah.
and also trees will kill you when you're chopping down a tree.
Yeah. Tree will kill you.
It's like Valheim, if you run into that tree, it will. If it falls on you, it will kill you.
Yeah.
So I thought that was funny because I know how food likes to kill me with trees in Valheim.
Well, don't tell him that. He might join you guys in this game.
I think he wanted to for a while. He was having some problems with his network, so he finally figured that out today, and we got a little start on a game that we were wanting to play, which I don't know if I want to say or not, but of course hopefully we start to discuss it sometime.
Well,
You're holding out on me.
No.
No?
You know what it is?
I do?
Yeah.
I do?
Yeah,
No, he's holding out on me.
night. I'm holding out on Govan because he don't know.
He do not know nothing.
Yeah, they don't come hang out with me in my Discord anymore. They're too good for my Discord.
No, that is not true. We just don't want to bother you because I know most of the time you're very in depth with things, doing your thing.
Yeah, we
Half
don't
the
want to
time we're just running
interrupt.
around doing nothing terribly important. She's just following me around.
She'd follow you to the end of the earth. Lucky guy.
Honestly, I like going in there because if nobody else is in there but me and him, he's the quietest person I've ever heard in my life. I love it.
Yeah. Imagine how that makes streaming. I have to remind myself to keep constantly talk. Nope, talk. Nope, don't just sit here and think it. Say it.
Yeah, say it out loud. Though most of the time we're telling you to keep that as an inside thought, and now you actually get to put it out there. So there you
Yeah.
go. Love
So,
it.
and then sometimes you get me when I'm on crack, and it's just not real crack. I don't do drugs, but there are times where you would swear I am on fucking something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Well, like I said, I'm enjoying the game. I can't wait to play it some more. I want to play it more with Kermit because he's more advanced than I am, and that'll give me an idea where I need to go with my own single development. I'm hoping we get Foo in here because Foo is, wanting to play it, and Brooke as hell is going to play with us some more. So,
There'd be your 4.
yeah.
I'm off the hook.
Oh my God. Hey, you never
Well,
know. You might actually like some of this shit there.
No,
Tough guy.
it sounds I wish you guys had more answers. Like seriously, like my big
Oh,
answer.
we will.
I want to know, like, the biggest question I have is, like, the death cycle. I want to know, like, do you get all the knowledge? Do you only get some of it? Like,
no, you're not going to get all the knowledge because there's always a percentage that if the child isn't old enough to learn what you've got to teach them, you're only going to get the knowledge that the child's capable of getting, right?
do you have to spend time teaching your idiot kid?
I believe that is a thing where you yeah, it's like basically you'll spend time with them, they'll spend time with you, you spend time with the wife, you keep everybody happy.
Yeah, you got to keep
It's
him
a
happy because she'll leave
yeah,
you.
So you
yeah,
got sim shit going on. You got world, like, city builder shit going
Yeah, there's
on.
yeah,
diplomacy here, man.
yeah.
Yeah, she will leave you and take the kids if she figures you're inattentive. That is no shit. It is a thing. It will happen. So, yeah. So don't be thinking you're going to go through and win the game by being an old bachelor because it doesn't happen that way.
Well, that's definitely how you spread your seed.
Uh, boy. I'm
Just
not.
saying.
No.
He's not wrong. I mean,
Some are kids. Some are here. Some are there.
Yeah. I mean, let's think about a woman can have 1 kid every 9 months, maybe 2,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Or you could have 9 women and pop out 9 kids in 9.
And why do you think that we think men should be fixed?
His logic
Huh?
is sound, though, Liz. His
And
logic
so is
is
mine.
sound.
And so is mine. And this is why men should be fixed instead of women. I can't, yeah, okay.
I mean,
Anyway,
if it is like a place where you're trying to build and, like, you create kids grow up, kids have different like it would.
yeah, but they
Which
had some religion in
don't
them
make a
too.
brothel game, but you know what I'm saying.
I could see you doing that. Oh my God, I could just see you trying to do that.
Well,
Well,
there
in
are a few
Fable,
things.
you could have multiple.
Concubines, is that the word you're looking for?
No wives.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind
I
of what he
think in
was looking
Fable
for.
2, if I remember correctly, or at least I tried to. I don't remember.
Yeah, at least I tried to. There's your answer.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
the one thing I don't like about this game is the map size. The map size is it's small. It's just kind of small because you can adventure out and go to different places. But then once you've done that, it feels like everything's looted that you've gone through and you come back to it. I don't know if it respawns month to month or what, or like season to season, because I haven't really seen that. I changed seasons just recently, and some of the same stuff I've been going out and doing it's still empty. So I'm sure there are new things to find that I haven't found, if that makes sense. But I've traveled quite a bit on this map and in different stages: winter, spring, summer, fall. And I haven't found any new like quests that take you to different places yet, if that makes sense. I'd
Other
like to see
continents or whatever.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little more of that, and kind of give you a little broader basis of what to do. But then again, I'm playing the multiplayer, so I'm sure in the single player that they have the whole storyline, so you're going to go different places and learn different things in the storyline. And I'm just on my own in this aspect of it.
They let you just make as many, like you. It sounds like Lystra she's playing in the story mode, and she's also playing with you, and it sounds like you can just create as many servers as you want, right? Like our group things together.
Yeah.
So that's probably why I wouldn't be surprised if it was limited due to that. You know, because
okay,
too many people creating too many single. This with these people and this with these. So I'm not saying it is, but if it is, that would probably be my guess as to why.
Okay, that makes sense. I'll buy that.
I'll buy that for $1.
Oh, there you go, showing your age again.
I only know that from RoboCop, which was terrifying to me as a kid, especially when that guy crashes into that vat of acid and then comes crawling out. No, and then he gets hit by a car. Just, ugh, that was disturbing.
Wow.
Good times. Yeah. So Medieval Dynasty.
Yeah, give it a shot. Lots of DLC that goes with that, and it's affordable DLC if you really want it. So it's a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there.
In-game purchases?
No.
Nope, none of that. Nope, none of that.
Okay.
Yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. We're gonna play a little more of it. Kick it out tonight, tomorrow. Not sure if we're doing tomorrow or not, but we'll see.
I think we're gonna start our wheel on our new game now that Fu can get in.
Oh,
yes,
okay, awesome.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah. Fu has been fighting with his computer for I don't know how many hours. Do we want to say like 20 hours?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think that would be. I don't think that's be an exaggeration.
No, it's not.
Let's go back further. It's been a lot longer than 20 hours.
Yeah.
He's been fighting with his computer for months.
Yeah.
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, him and his computer don't have a very good relationship.
Well,
No,
remember the whole Conan debacle when he couldn't play with everyone? Like the only game that his computer seems to like is the one from China. I mean, Once Human. So I'm not saying he's downloaded some Chinese virus or nothing. But
I think we told him it was. We told him it was foreign porn, but that's okay.
Yeah, porn. All that porn he downloads.
It was all the porn.
Jesus, guys, stop it.
Poor Fu. This is what you get, boy. This is what you get. We warned you. We warned you. So yeah, so we got some plans for next week. We're doing this one. We're doing a new one because we always got to do a new one. Mostly. Unless we get like a really nice little visitor or something. Sometimes that does happen.
They mostly come out at night.
Mostly.
I would like to bring up the elephant in the room. Mr. Fu will not be joining us on a regular basis anymore.
Yes.
We love him. He's got other family obligations that he needs to take care of. And when he can, I'm sure he will be joining us. But just a heads up to the listeners, Mr. Fu will not be on a regular basis,
No,
and
he's
we're all going to miss him.
yeah,
If-
he's going to be our special guest, and I refuse to remove him from the opening.
every 50 listens, every 50 downloads, I will slap him at work. So the more you guys listen, the more I'll slap him.
That is a good idea. I like that idea.
Wow, that's motivation right there.
Give him the heater.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Thanks for coming to join us on their Sunday afternoon here. It was, we
Yeah.
record on Sundays before we get started with a really busy week, so makes perfect sense for us and makes sure that you get your content in a timely manner. So we will see you all next week.
Take care.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks,
Good job,
Craig.
guys.
Stop, Craig. We want to thank everyone for sticking with us through the revamp of our podcast. If you like what you hear, you can support the show at patreon.com, The Third Faction Show. We will always be free, of course, but your support really does help. You can also leave us a review on your chosen podcast platform and at bonusroll.gg/directory. You can email the show at thethirdfactionshow@gmail.com. For other links on where to find us, visit the website at www.thethirdfaction.com, where you will find links to our Discord. Come and join us.